time now for Coming In Hot with Brent Wallace and former Ottawa Senator Jason York.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coming In Hot. Brent Wallace alongside Jason York, and off the top, we have Jeff Marek from the Sheet podcast, and all around just a good guy.
Hey, bud. What's going on?
Nice to see you.
You made it, York Chop, from your tournament today.
Yeah, I did.
On time. Made it to the church on time. Look at you. Attaboy.
I was a little worried because the people know here in Ottawa, I had a charity event for Hockey Helps the Homeless, and it was at the Richcraft Sensplex off Montreal Road, so I didn't think I was going to make it on time. Graham Nichols is over there, so he got punted from the show today because we only got 3 mics. But you know what I did though, Jeff? And this is on me. I thought you were a tea guy. For some reason, you're kind of like a Zen. You like to stretch, you work out, you take care of yourself. Like I got you.
You like to stretch. You must like tea.
Well, you're like a green tea guy. Like I had you as that. I don't know why.
Coffee.
So as busy as I was today, I had time to stop off and get my friend Wally a coffee, because that's what friends do. That's what you do, right?
This is leading somewhere, Wally.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna ask you something before we get going here. we were in Toronto for game 1 and 2, and Wally, as being very anal that he is, wanted to leave very early in the morning. So I said,
I want to get back to cover the skate.
You wanted to get back to cover, whatever. So I said, okay, we'll leave early. So I got up. 4 hours sleep while he's waiting at the car. We get in the car. He's got 1 coffee.
Oh, that's a tough.
He's got 1 coffee for himself.
Oh, that's
himself.
That's a tough.
Like, right? Come on. That's brutal.
No,
let me hear the booze.
No. So
boo Wally.
It's a 45-minute-old coffee. Like if I brought him a cold coffee, I would never hear the end of this.
Anyways, the moral of the story is I came today after playing 3 hockey games in 1 day.
And you brought Wally a coffee?
And I got him a coffee.
Well done, sir. You were raised properly.
Thank you, Jeff. I thought you'd agree with me.
I got you a gift today.
What'd you get me?
Well, you've often referred to yourself as the smartest man in hockey.
Yes.
So
not given to somebody else gave me that name, by the way. It was
for you, Yorkie.
Oh wow!
Smartest man in hockey T-shirt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can wear that proudly.
You like that, Jeff?
I do like that. Yeah.
Do you know who gave me this name, by the way? It was a writer by the name of Gare Joyce.
I know Gare Joyce.
Yeah. But he gave it to me back when I played for the Senators because I used to give him good quotes. And he was like, you know what?
Smartest
man might be the smartest man in hockey. That's where it came from.
Not like Ned Braden. He doesn't need hockey. Look at Ned. He doesn't need hockey.
Ned went to school.
You could say thank you. All right,
I did say thank you. It's wonderful.
This show is brought to you by Bet365. It's never ordinary Bet365. Instead of wasting Marek's time, let's get to the game, shall we?
Oh, we're good. I got plenty of time before I get to the rink. I got all day.
You've never tried to get to the rink. That's the thing.
It's not that hard.
I was here for juniors.
Okay, all right. The Sens are going to make a little line juggling. They're going to put Fabian Zetterlund up on the second line. They're going to move David Perron down. The Leafs are making a little change and putting Max Pacioretty in. Why are they putting him in on the third line for
size, physicality? That's what it is. Robertson goes out. Pacioretty is in. I don't get the impression that Pacioretty has been too thrilled that he hasn't been in the lineup lately. I think you're going to get an ornery Max Pacioretty tonight. I think this is going to be like
Patches is going to be upset.
He's going to be grumpy. I don't know if you know that about him. Like, occasionally he can get grumpy.
Oh yeah,
and I think today you're going to see grumpy Pacioretty. But yeah, he's in and Robertson's out. Having a hard time getting the shots on net.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's crazy. If you look at the they're having a hard time getting shots, but they're having a great time blocking shots.
Oh, they fill lanes up so fast.
It's unbelievable.
30.
Ottawa's. Wally and I talked about this the other day. Was it 36 blocks last game?
32 to 6, something of that.
32 to 6. But I don't know about you, Jeff. Ottawa's got to do a way better job of getting pucks through from the point.
You were saying this the other day. When you saying that they're not shooting fast enough from the point, taking their time too much?
I think
dusting it.
I think the art of a pass right back to the point and one timing that pass to the net is lost on today's player. Like, I think because the sticks are too whippy. It's like, I don't know, because they wait, they get it, they wait, and like, oh shit, there's a guy in the lane down. Now I can't shoot. It's like, you could shoot right away. And if everybody knows the shot's coming, people will get to the net, and you can't stack the box when you do that. Like, if you look at the one goal they got, they did that. It went right back to Tyler Clevin. He one-timed it, tip in the net. It doesn't give Toronto's guys a chance to establish blocking shooting lanes. I wish guys, and then Thomas Chabot, extremely talented player, Jake Sanders, extremely talented player, but they wait and they wait and they wait, and then they dump it in the corner.
But it's become a wrist shot game now, though, right? Like bigger picture, like the one timer, the slap shot, all of it. It's become a wrist shot game. It's like kind of like in the sense like that's kind of what hockey was in the 60s. It was a wrist shot game, and then the 70s rolled along and it was back scratch and slap shots and one timers, and we've kind of gone back now.
I think it's not a bad idea. They always say for the goalie, waste one early in a game. I'd drill one off Matthews' ankles if he tried to block a shot. Like, just one time it right off his skates, right? And you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll hurt him. Like, it's not a bad idea.
It's not very nice.
Well, it's gamesmanship, Wally. It's gamesmanship.
By the way, for those watching, we are live from the Royal Oak in Stittsville, or Stitts Vegas, if you're from here, proudly. Come on down, by the way. They've got 12 locations across the city. For those of you who haven't visited one, I've been to several. $6.95 20-ounce pints of Canadian all day, every day. Large pull-down screen to watch the game. The Royal Oak has numerous specials on today. As part of their 45th anniversary special, they got $12 throwback menu, fish and chips, pot pies, the Oak Burger, and, of course, the Buffalo Chicken Wrap. Nick just consumed for $12. Dine in only with the purchase of beverage. Also, we are going to give away, if you are here, we're giving away a pair of tickets to tonight's game. We're also giving away a ticket to Game 4. It's a single game, courtesy of Kevin Permar, who's here, who donated the Game 3 ticket we gave away yesterday. So good on Kevin. Everybody give a round of applause to Kevin, please.
Kevin's a man.
The 100 level tickets, by the way.
That's awesome.
We are going to give that away as well.
Yeah.
And plus, we're giving away prizes at the end. So make sure if you're here and you haven't, fill out a ballot, and we'll get back to the show. But put it in the Sparty lunchbox, because that's where it needs to be.
Yeah, and good to see Mitchell here. Mitchell has a fantastic story. Winner of our ticket, Wally. Just a great guy. Great story.
It is a good story. Yeah, it was a fun day yesterday. All right. Oh, and the poem was not Chat GPT, for those who are wondering. I got an email yesterday saying it was not Chat GPT.
Yeah, she made it to the final six. It was good.
It was very good.
Good.
It was very good. All right, back to Fabian Zetterlund move. You talked about size for the Leafs.
Yep.
Now I'm going to assume it's speed for the Sens and putting Zetterlund up in the second line.
Makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, Maple Leafs are a fast-moving team.
Yep.
Like, this is a team that moves quick, and you really see it almost like they have a second gear now for playoffs. Like, is it just that they're moving? I mean, you played, so you're more of an authority on this than I am. Like, do they even look faster in the playoffs? Like, I know there are some guys that sort of bring it down, open ice isn't John Tavares' friend, but still moves the puck quick. Right? He really does. And he's great in front of the net, and he's great along the boards, but they got some guys that can really move, and they move that puck efficiently.
They do. They do.
Fast.
Do you know what
Like
Do you know what the biggest difference I noticed between the Craig Berube Toronto Maple Leafs to the Sheldon Keefe?
He has all of his defensemen all around the net, and that's why Morgan Riley's having a hell of a year.
For sure. But
can't skate the puck out. Can't play his game.
When I used to watch Toronto lose every time in the playoffs, it would be continually trying to carry the puck over the blue line. It was like, we got to get our analytics stats up. We need zone entry after zone entry. And then it would be turnover after turnover. And they just never learned their lessons. Wally and I sitting at the first game, I said, I think I just saw Toronto set a record for most pucks dumped in the first 10 minutes of a hockey game. Like, I'm seeing Austin Matthews chip it deep. I'm seeing guys, and they hit. It's just
what's really interesting about that is, as an aside, we look at a team like the Carolina Hurricanes, who have always been, the analytic darlings, like always the shots
very
on goal.
Close to your heart, the Carolina Hurricanes.
I really do like the Carolina Hurricanes, and it's like 45 shots a night, 50 shots a night. I remember talking to one player a few years ago, and he referred to, like, we take a lot of shots in the first period to keep our GM happy. We call it warming up our Corsi. We warm up the Corsi to keep the GM happy. But like that's. But they're a dump and chase team. They're like the analytics darlings of the NHL.
Yep.
And nobody lobs pucks more than the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yep.
And plays almost like a table hockey style.
How about your
of
boy
play.
Warren Fogle? He's having a nice playoff, eh?
You want to say that a little bit louder for the people in the back? May not be aware of Warren
Jeff
Fogle.
Marek, president of the Warren Fogle fan club.
I thought Fogle would be great for it as an Ottawa Senator. Top
Yeah, me
6.
too. He was on our list. He was on our list.
Right?
Yeah.
He's got all the elements.
He's one of the more underrated, really effective players.
Agreed.
Like, LA loves him.
Just like Michael Amadio. Hey,
Yeah, you love him, hey?
How could you not?
Talking about fan club.
How could you not, though? Like, nobody, like, he's like Swiper the Fox. He's just swiping pucks all game long.
It's close to a restraining order at this point.
Listen, when analytics people out of Toronto were agreeing with me, like, what was it, Justin Bourne? He's like, I can't believe I'm watching this Amadio guy now. Yes, I see what you see. No, he's just a good, solid, smart player. Well, I wanted to ask you, though, Brent brought up Zetterlund. From a guy on the outside, like you're not in our Ottawa bubble here. Yeah. What do you think of Zetterlund's game?
I was surprised that, first of all, I was surprised that San Jose let him go.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, weren't you guys? Like, did that trade not come out of nowhere?
I think Zach Ostapchuk is a little underrated by people.
Me too.
Yeah. Like, I think he's a 3-year project, but he will end up being a potential, second line potential, at least a third line center
with some toughness.
And he's got great size.
He can fight.
Yeah.
He can fight.
He's sneaky tough too. I mean, I like him. He's not someone you're not gonna win or lose the game based on how Zetterlund plays. Yeah. But when you talk about effective players in the middle of the lineup, he's a good hockey again. Like he's a good hockey player.
Yeah. No, just curious because he's had a tough time scoring since he's been here. He gets a lot of looks, works hard, but it's like every player. You look at their stat sheet or their size, and it says 5'10", but when you watch him stand, he's not 5'10". He's not 5'10". Like what's Zetterlund?
What were you listed at? What were you listed at?
6'1".
And are you 6'1"?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 6'1". Well, not anymore. I'm 54 years old. I'm shrinking. Hey, you know what I'm talking about.
So, yeah,
Hey, we're all shrinking though.
He's 5. He might be 5'10".
You told me 5'8".
Not Zetterlund.
No, it's massive. You seen Zetterlund off the ice, though?
No.
They call him Quadzilla. Like he's got.
Oh, has he got Marty St. Louis?
Oh, bigger.
Really?
Deadlift 650, 670. It's nuts.
Good Lord.
Oh yeah, he's big. He's like mini Drago.
I remember the first time doing Rinkside at Hockey Night. It was a Penguins Montreal game, and after the skate, going into the Penguins dressing room and sitting down talking to Crosby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what species are
He's
you?
deformed.
What are those things?
Yeah. Has anybody ever seen Sidney Crosby's legs? How big they are?
Holy smokes!
Like his ass and legs. He's like a mutant.
How do you buy pants?
You got to get them custom made.
He must.
Yeah, you're not getting jeans off the rack.
Like, St. Louis was the same way.
Yeah, I know.
St. Louis had the
little Todd White, Ottawa Center, same thing. Big. Hey, Whitey's got massive legs. He's morphing into a scout now. Whitey scouts for the Columbus Blue Jackets, so he's getting a scout body now.
I was just gonna say, what is the scout body, Yorkie?
Scout body is it's kind of milk baggish. It's get a little.
Now, Whitey will never be on this show now. Thanks.
Well, Whitey's never coming on the show because he's too nervous to come on the show.
And always wearing black.
Yeah.
Kobe Armstrong calls it the scout fit.
He's like, I don't want to.
Here come the scouts with their scout fits on.
Yeah.
Always black.
Let me take care of some business for a second. This show brought to you by Charm Diamond Centers, proudly Canadian owned and operated since 1972 with more than 85 locations across the country through Charm and their sister brands. Get custom ring building delivered in less than 4 weeks with the Charm Masterpiece Program and unbeatable pricing policy. Get the Charm Diamond Flexity card today and don't pay until 2026. More information, go to charmdiamondcenters.com. Everybody, chosen forever. Charm Diamond Centers.
Not feeling it.
Okay, I'll move on. By Gabriel Pizza, the official pizza of the Ottawa Senators and coming in hot. Don't forget all kinds of specials throughout the playoffs, including the Brady special as well. Download the Gabriel Pizza app to earn points with every order and unlock exclusive deals for the Gabriel Pizza perks. Craving a big slice after the Sens win? Hopefully tonight the Sens score 4 en route to victory, and you get 40% off any 9-inch pizza the next day using the Gabriel Pizza app. And of course, as the courses start to open up, Club EG is your place to go. The heartbeat of Ottawa's golf scene with access to 60 top-tier courses, 10 leagues, and epic golf trips around the world. Club EG is doing it all. They're behind all the major events like the Ottawa Sun Scramble and the Citizen Golf Championship. Chances are Club EG is running a golf tournament in your neck of the woods. You don't even need to be a member to register for any of the events. But if you do sign up, unlock exclusive rates and become a member of a golf club that welcomes every kind of golfer, including Yorkie who lies on his golf cart. For more information, go to clubeg.golf.
No, I'm the opposite. I don't want to get really good because I'll have to give my buddies strokes.
I am the worst golfer in the world.
No, I'll fight you for that.
No, and to the point where I just like honestly,
Really?
you know what they say about me in golfing?
Yeah.
The best 2 balls I hit is when I step on a rake.
Ouch.
I am the worst golfer in the world.
I don't see you as a golfer.
I am not.
Like maybe the odd charity scramble.
That's it. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
that's all
it
you're
is.
doing.
That's
I see
all
it.
it is.
Yep.
Back to the game.
Okay.
Keep us on point here. I'm just trying to, it's something. I got to get Graham here.
Eric and I are like one topic away from going off the rails.
Bill LaForge, what?
What? Do you remember? Well, we'll go back there a little bit. We can talk about the game, but we'll go back to. Do you remember the old battles of Ontario?
Oh yeah.
And what it was like from the we'll call you the blue area of things.
I used to host a show with Bill Waters, former Leafs assistant general manager, called Leafs Lunch.
Yeah.
From 2004 to 2009, I want to say, and so like that was a sweet spot of the bat for Ottawa, Toronto. There's some of the best moments, some of the greatest moments of hockey, and weirdest moments have happened between these two teams. I still, to this day, every now and then that I think about it, I'm like, did I really see that flu game?
Yeah.
The flu game was one
wild.
of the weirdest games I
Yep.
ever saw. It was like I was a big Agatha Christie fan as a kid.
Yep.
I read like all Agatha Christie novels. This was like one of those novels where like every time the lights flicker, like another character dies or is removed from the book. That was what it was like. Every time you'd pan to the Ottawa bench,
One less
one less guy. Oh, there's another guy. And by the end of it, it was like the closing scene from the Thriller video. It's like zombies on the bench.
I've never heard anything of it since, but the IVs that guys went through, I'm just shocked they got through that game. I know they ended up like losing it, but it was wild just to watch them come apart.
I've never had an IV in a game, by the way, and I've had some long games.
Really? Huh?
Yep. Never had an IV.
Never,
Would have liked one.
I remember asking Kelly Rudy about the Easter Epic in '87, the Islanders Capitals game, the marathon ended by Pat LaFontaine, and he said, "Oh, we were just exhausted." He said he was totally drained, and he said, like he took his skates off and his toes curled. Oh, and he said he did the stupidest thing he could have done. He drank 2 beers really fast right after the game.
Just hammered
right after the game. And somebody give me a drive back to the hotel.
My personal record for weight loss in a game, 13 pounds.
Wow.
13 pounds. Yep. After the game, I remember taking my socks and wringing them out and water coming out of them. It was crazy. My ears were blocked, couldn't hear. And I went and had a couple beers. I'll fix it.
Cure everything. No, but it's like if you're just a hockey fan, like, and you're not, a partisan, like for this rivalry to really happen, like Ottawa's got to win a series.
Yep.
Like
I'll start with the game, but
it's got to happen. I know.
But
baby steps.
Start with one.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, it's kind of been tilted, right?
Yep.
There are all those seasons where Ottawa would run the table on Toronto and then get swept in the postseason. But like to really light it, Ottawa's got to win.
Yeah.
Ottawa's got to slay the dragon.
Yeah, it's been I was thinking about this. So it's been so long since the last Battle of Ontario. I find it different because those other ones, it was pretty well. The core was the same cast of characters that kept playing in it. It was always Alfie. You had Tucker, you had Domi, you had the goalies changed,
Sundin.
but Sundin, Shane Corson, but like so there was always memories. So like for me watching this now, there's not really. Besides Ridley Gregg getting hacked from Stolarts and Brady punching a couple guys in the head, there's not that much hate out there yet. The series is still young.
Ridley Gregg will do something.
I hope he does. He's got
hasn't he already?
He's been good.
Hasn't he already? Like he's
clearly
rattled.
No, but I'm talking like something dumb. Like something dumb has to happen.
Yeah.
Like
so dumb or irritating? No, there's a difference.
No, the way I distinguish it is there's dumb and then there's hockey dumb.
Yeah.
He needs to do a hockey dumb thing.
just to create the chaos.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
almost,
sure.
he
Yeah.
almost, he. I thought he hurt Stolarz when he went into him.
There is
When
still
he hit him
no
on the
T
leg?
in Stolarz. No matter how many days he plays,
How am I-
there's no T in Stolarz.
Well, I got you saying it with the T.
I know. That's why I need to correct you to make me stop doing that.
Stolarz.
Yeah,
Stolarz.
there's no T.
Lars Eller.
I was kind of shocked that he didn't turn around and punch Stolarz.
Right?
Yeah.
I was kind of stunned.
You know, Ridley Gregg doesn't chirp on the ice. He's
doesn't?
very quiet. He doesn't talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. He just looks at guys. And like he's not like Claude Giroux's a chirper.
Yeah.
Ridley
yeah.
Gregg is very quiet, and I think that's
Mhm.
what drives people crazy, even more crazy, because it's like, will you say something? But nothing. You get
Who was
crickets.
the best at it when you played? I was always told that Kevin McClelland was the king.
Kevin McClelland.
McClelland
Wow,
was
he's a
the
scary guy. I know
He
that.
was scary
Yeah,
too,
I played
yeah.
against him in the minors, and he had that crazy look in his eye.
Yeah.
Best chirper? Let me sit on that for a bit. And
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
I heard Neeler was good and Jarkko Ruutu.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I could see Jarkko Ruutu.
He used to study players.
Yeah.
He would find out all their family history and he would bring it up.
So
Yeah.
I gotta ask a player this, but do teams still do this? Do players still get assignments? You ever have this, Yorkie? Before a series, captain of the team will assign a player to each player on his team, and it's your job to go and find out everything about that
my
person and all the stories,
Yeah.
so you know what to hit him with when you're chirping when on the ice from the bench.
That's a good idea. I would say going back to other eras, you could get a lot of dirt on guys, but really most guys are pretty squeaky clean now. Yeah, you're gonna have to dig deep to get because today's player is playing video games. He's on his phone. He's doing TikToks.
But even that's valuable for chirps.
Oh,
Anything.
all of it. Yeah. Now,
I don't know. I think players today are very sensitive to what they say too, because you can get suspended for a lot of different things.
Mhm.
Like, it's not like
especially with the microphones, are always around.
Oh yeah, especially the American broadcast. Those are hot.
Those are always hot.
They're hot mics on the boards.
And then they all pop up on Instagram. I was like, oh, this is just the best.
Oh yeah.
Quickly before I let you go, so you talk about Ridley Gregg. What if he were to ever have another empty net slap shot in a playoff?
That's what I'm dreaming about. I would like. I live for stuff like that. Like York Shop knows me well. Like honestly, Wally, like I live for stuff.
So
like
ideal
so
for
do I.
ideal game
again.
for Marek tonight is Sens win, empty net slapper by Ridley Gregg.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or what happens if it's the reverse? What happens if it's Morgan Riley into an empty net?
He's got to do it, right? He would have to.
He has to. I don't know. I don't think he will. Knowing Morgan Riley,
He would have to.
it'll be like a little 2-foot putt. But I think that like Ridley Gregg has to if he has that opportunity.
Yeah. Give me a
You
prediction.
owe it to hockey.
Give me a prediction for the game tonight.
Ottawa wins tonight. It's going to be close, but Ottawa's win.
Are you guaranteeing that?
For whatever my guarantees are worth, sure. I don't want to see 6-5, the ultimate Canadian hockey score, but I think it'll be like a 4-3. 4-3 Ottawa.
Okay. All right. Making a lot of people in here happy.
We'll give you our picks later in the show as we bring Grant back on. Jeff, I appreciate you stopping by. I know
No problem,
been
boys.
busy travel days for you in the last couple.
Thanks for the coffee, York Chop.
I had you for a green tea guy. You leave it. We didn't even get into the meat of things yet.
Like what?
What's
We talked about Max Pacioretty and Ridley Gregg and slap shots into empty
no,
nets.
none of that is what Yorkie wants to talk about.
And now it's
It would
stepping
have
on rakes.
nothing to do with the game.
Jeff likes some chit chat, Wally.
I
He
can tell
likes
you're all
some
chit-chatted up.
chit-chat. Come on. He's a chit chat type of guy. Like we used to do ice surfing together, and there was a lot of good
best.
chit chat on ice surfing.
Oh, that was
Those
the
were
best
good
show.
days,
Those
eh?
were so much fun.
Right,
Those were a fun
right.
show. All right, boys. Well, enjoy the rest. I've warmed them up for you, Graham. They're all ready to go.
Appreciate it, Jeff.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Wally,
We'll
all
talk
the
soon.
best.
You're
We'll
the
see you at
best,
rink,
Jeff.
Thank
boys.
you. There goes Jeff Marek, host
Thank you,
of The
boys.
Sheet. We'll be right back. We're just going to take a quick break. All right, and we're back. Welcome back, by the way, to all the people at the Royal Oak, and the food smells fantastic. Justin, the Good Guy Club, #1 rule, always buy a driver a coffee. It can be cold, warm, hot, but it's the thought that counts, and always have room for chit-chat. Oh, by the way, Yorkie, I picked up Graham from the rink and brought him here as I left here to go get him as part of the Good Guy Club that I'm in.
Yep.
We had the radio on, and we talked.
Did you read him all the emails, too?
We had the radio on, I'm just saying.
Triple
It was
threat.
nice.
Hey, Mitchell. We read like 160 emails before we got to yours. And Wally's complaining we didn't have music on in the car.
It would have been like, when who's the Casey Kasem used to read.
Kasem?
The long
How old
distance.
are you, 70?
I'm younger than you, and that's all that matters.
Casey Kasem. We've never had a Casey Kasem reference on the show. What's that? The American Top 40?
You're aware.
Casey Kasem. I'm Brent Wallace. This is the top 40 today. Let's go to the hop.
This playoff run already feels like it's 12 games long. All right, Graham,
God.
nice to see you. As you were at the rink today, did you learn anything?
Asterisk Batherson said, "Hey, Toronto's obviously congested in front of the net, the slot. What can you guys do to counteract that?" And he just said, "Well, we had a meeting. We have a plan. I can't tell you what the plan is, but we have a plan."
There is a plan.
Same question to Timmy. He's like, "We have a plan." It's like, so there's a plan. I guess we'll find out what it is, and hopefully it works tonight. But
That sounds like a
there's
politician. We've got a plan. What
Yeah.
is the plan? I'm not telling you.
It's the best plan. Big plans. It's the best plan.
We did talk about a pod bump. I didn't know he had already spoke to him. I spoke to Drake after all the media stuff. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'd like to get you a pod bump after the last game. And he's like, no, I still got some left. So we'll see. It's his birthday on Sunday.
Yeah. He's going to have a night tonight. Like, I think
We'll see.
he'll have a good bounce back tonight.
Mom's in town, so the shepherd's pie will be going. The plan is called Operation Beans from Jack Sanderson. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let's get to the game. So you know what? Here, let me take care of this, and then we'll get to the game. Yorkie, you start with our good friends at BEI.
Okay, this episode is brought to you by BEI, Monash Excavating Incorporated. Spring is here if you look outside right now, so it's time to level up your landscaping. Whether you're after landscape stone, gravel, or planning a driveway overhaul, BEI has you covered with top quality materials and competitive pricing. So give them a call at 613-432-1120 or visit monashexcavating.com to get started.
Do you have Merkley?
Yeah, I got Merkley too.
Okay.
Yeah. Also from our good friends at Merkley Supply. For over a year, they've had the passion, over a century, Wally, the passion, the expertise, and the highest quality masonry supply. Home of the largest masonry boutique in Eastern Ontario. They deliver to Ottawa, Gatineau, Kingston, the Ottawa Valley, and surrounding areas. From Canada's Supreme Court to your home's front step, no matter your project, Merkley is proud to set it in stone for you. So if you're looking for stone, brick, landscaping products, or specialty building supplies, you can count on Merkley Supply. Go to merkleysupply.com or visit their showroom in Hittenburg.
Wow. Okay. Quickly, this show is brought to you by Bet365, our proud presenting sponsor. If you want in on action for the Stanley Cup playoffs, at Bet365, they got you. From game props to player props, totals, and money line. You can even bet on futures like the Stanley Cup winners, conference champions, Stanley Cup champions, and much, much more. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get on the game. An official partner of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. Ontario only. If you or somebody who has a gambling problem, visit connectsontario.ca. The lines, gentlemen, for the first time this series, the Ottawa Senators are the favorites to win tonight. Jason York, what say you?
I think it's a must-win. Like, if I was going to put some hard-earned cash on tonight's game, I think it's a wise bet. Ottawa's got – and listen, if they're going to win this game, they got to come out with a way better start. Last game, we talked about this yesterday on the show. I think they lost almost 90% of the puck battles in the first period. So they got to be way better on one-on-one battles, which I think they will. Like, I think this group – one thing we've learned from the Ottawa Senators this year – when things go poorly, when they don't win, they usually bounce back pretty well. Sometimes these losses have been extended to 4 or 5 games, so that can't be the case now. So I don't foresee that. I see a bounce back. Number one, Allmark, needs to have key saves early in this game, even if it's a save where it's like, wow, that's like an unstoppable. He's got to stop the unstoppables. Just give Ottawa a chance in case there is a breakdown. But Stolarz has just been all world for Toronto. Yeah. They're going to need all world out of Allmark tonight, but I think you'll be good. I think they'll do a better shot time, of a better job of getting their shots through, which is also key. But it all comes down to winning one-on-one battles, and I think they will tonight. And I would take that bet, and I would take the Ottawa Senators to win tonight. I'm confident in that. Marek guaranteed it too.
Well, if Jeff says so.
Yeah.
Graham?
They got to score the first goal tonight. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's number one. Actually.
Don't fall behind early, and don't let the air out of the building. It's going to be jumping at the CTC tonight, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to get it going. But like you already said, biggest thing, get saves.
Yeah.
Like Linus Allmark at 800. It's not going to get it done. You got to stop more than 80% of the shots.
What are we thinking? What's everybody thinking on fans tonight? Like 80-20 Sens fans? 75-25?
This isn't an interactive show, Yorkie.
Well, they can hear.
Everyone's nodding along. People can understand.
I think it's 70-30.
You think there's going to be 30% Leaf fans
yeah.
out there?
Yeah. I don't know what the resale market's like. I think it's high.
I was talking to Steve Steos about this, and he said right away on day one they sold 12,500 tickets, like right away.
Yeah, but you don't know who they're to.
No, it was all to season ticket holders. It was all to people that were not Leaf fans. Like, sure, there might be a couple trickle out here and there, but I think it's going to be closer to 80-20. I do.
I'm excited if it is.
I hope so.
We'll see. So. But, I was downtown yesterday and by the Marriott Hotel, and I saw, Leaf fans, probably 10 of them, just hanging at the hotel.
Well, so 10's not a lot. It's not like...
It wasn't like I was there for 8 hours. I just walked by.
Hey, how about I was listening to the radio this morning. Somebody on a construction site was actually flying a Leaf flag on a crane that you could see from the highway.
I have that.
Yeah. You got a picture?
Yes. Just give me a second.
Somebody was flying can you imagine that? So I think it was JR on Morning Show called, get that down now, or we're going to tell your boss. I guess the boss was absolutely livid. Sign came down within flag came down within 30 minutes. 30 minutes of them getting notified. So, there are some, but 10's not a lot, Wally. I'm telling you.
And Yorkie, it was just one quick second. It's not like I was waiting at the hotel to see who was going in and out.
Wind him up, Yorkie.
Oh, my
What's that?
You can feel the blood pressure going.
Dave Thompson. I'm Snowplow Dave. I made sure that the Leafs flag that was hanging over the 417 at the CTC was taken down today. So there you go.
Dave, you are a man of the people.
Everything is right in the world again as he showed the Leaf, the Sens flag going up. So there you go.
I think you deserve termination if you own that company and I guess it was one of his employees. I don't want to cancel anybody. I hate canceling culture, but he needs a stern talking to.
A performance review, perhaps. I did get a copy of the plan that Drake Batherson was talking about today.
So what's it say?
I can't tell you. Okay, it's a secret.
The plan.
You still? Oh, did you give us an answer, Graham? What's the score tonight?
Score tonight? I'm gonna say 4-2 Ottawa.
4-2, eh?
I would just kill for an empty net goal. I just want to see a little bit of drama, and I think if there's an empty net goal, I don't care who it is, it won't be a tap in.
3-1 with a Riddler slapper in the empty net.
How great would that be?
It'd be fantastic.
It'd be just chaos,
right? The boys over there love it.
Yeah. This is a loose group today, though.
Yeah, it's good.
Guys were normally in the past, guys wouldn't be sitting in the room today. Players who are questioned a lot, like Tim Stützle, Brady, Jake Sanderson, Shane Pinto was there, Dylan Cousins, Fabian Zetterlund, Drake Batherson, all just kind of hanging around, which is rare in a playoff game, especially when you're down 2-0.
Yep.
I just think that they have no issues whatsoever with the way the score sits right now in the series.
You haven't lost at home yet, so until you lose at home.
But they can still lose at home, Yorkie, and lose this series. I've gone over this with you.
But they haven't. Theoretically, if you have not lost at home yet, you're not in trouble. So until that happens, they're not in trouble. It's not ideal, the situation they're in right now, but they're not in trouble yet. You win tonight, and don't even think about it. These guys right now aren't even talking about Saturday night. It's just, let's just take care of business today. dumb it down one shift at a time. All the usual questions and answers you get. Players just give you garbage, but it's true. That's what they're going to do, and I think they're going to get it done.
Sure. So we've been wrong for 2 straight games. We picked the Sens both times. So let's see if we're right this time. We should have probably got the Dogs. You know what? The Dogs probably would have solved this issue.
Where's Charlie?
Gertie's just at home with a treat. The Leafs are the best road team in the league, the regular season.
Really?
Yeah. Since November 25th, Ottawa is the second best home team in the NHL. So who has an upper hand tonight?
Graham.
Hopefully Ottawa. That's the answer. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Regular season, postseason doesn't matter. It's all the pressures on the Leafs to close this. I don't want to say Ottawa's always been playing with house money, but they have. There's no pressure on Ottawa whatsoever. They dropped the first 2 games. They haven't played their best hockey. I know you talked about like the Matthews line hasn't played at their highest level yet, which is kind of concerning because they can flick it on at any time.
Were you in the scrum with Tim Stittsville when it was brought up a boat containing that line? And
No, I talked to him one-on-one before that happened.
But they're really they've bought into trying to contain Austin Matthews and company.
Strength on strength. They've been dominating at 5-on-5. So they're doing their end of the bargain. It's just they have to stop chasing quality and just get the puck on net.
Yeah,
that's what you want to see. I want to see Timmy play more selfishly.
I agree with you, except for one person is feeling pressure because of his playoff record.
Linus
Ullmark,
the goldfish.
Yeah, he's not thinking like a goldfish right now. I don't care what he's saying. He's thinking about his record. There's some pressure on him to outplay Stolarz. Not that he's played poorly, but he's been outplayed in each of the first 2 games. It's time for him to outplay Anthony Stolarz. And if it doesn't happen tonight, they're going to lose.
What's the difference in the game is Anthony Stolarz had that sequence on the power play that the Senators had. Where he stopped Cousins, Tkachuk, and after it ended, I think it was Zetterlund and Cousins, and then he stopped Tkachuk shortly after the penalty expired.
Yep.
And those were game-saving saves.
Yep.
It could have been easily 3 goals. And that's the difference. He was making those big moment saves. And Ullmark, I don't think any of the goals were necessarily bad.
The only one I watched the one over and over again a bunch of times. The puck that goes in off Riley's skate travels a great deal of distance from way over at the first circle, way over the fourth circle.
You're in my space.
And
so sensitive.
I just found he got across a little slow on that one. Then it ricochets. It's not like it was one time to the net with force. It was off the skate and in. So again, he's going to need to save some of the unsavables.
No. But that's one of the things that the Leafs have done throughout the series, though, is they'll throw it hard backdoor, hoping it hits something. Doesn't need to hit their own guy. We saw it.
Yeah, that's the Morgan Riley goal, right?
Yep. The Riley goal,
Yeah, I don't even he didn't even have to get a stick on it. It's going to go off of something.
Same with John Tavares, same thing.
Yeah.
You know what? If the Senators play anything like the mood in this room tonight, they're going to be relaxed. These guys are having beers over here. People are feeling good in here. I think
there you go.
They're setting the tone. Hey, just like Shorzy, set the tone. Set the tone.
The 695 20-ounce pints of Molson Canadian will do that for you. So what tone do you need Ottawa to set? Is there little nerves at home?
Well, for sure.
We've been asking about it
absolutely
for the last 2 weeks about playing at home.
Yep.
Your home crowd. We're going to home game in, hard over hype. They got them on the towels. Mm-hmm. We're ready to roll.
Are there towels tonight?
These towels, I acquired them from the builder.
Heart over hype.
We're going to give them away after.
2 seats in the CTC don't have the towels.
No, that's not true. By the way, if you haven't filled out the ballots, we are at the front. Just make sure you do that because we're going to give away tickets here shortly to tonight's game.
I'd like to have the Woohoo song back in from Blur.
No one wants that.
I do.
No, you need. Was it Casey Kasem request time?
Well, it's pretty good. That's a pretty good goal song. I will say this about Toronto. Their goal song's pretty good. Panama from Van Halen. They've upgraded from the old Hall & Oates crap. They were never going to win with Hall & Oates, right? We got our producer's a Leaf fan. But
you making my dream come true.
Terrible. Terrible. Anyways.
I don't know why I prep a show.
Well, because that's what you do. All these notes. Might as well just burn them.
I spent $9 on ink just for the cover page. Anyway.
But yeah, I think at home, when you're down 2-0 though, it's kind of like your mindset is, we're down 2-0. We can't worry. We've dug a hole. Let's just play. You kind of lose some of that nervous energy because it's just a situation. It's like you're in a season when you haven't played well and you're down. It's like, okay, damage is done. Let's play. And I think they're going to feed off the crowd. The crowd's going to be great. It's going to be loud. They're going to feed off that. And
so I've heard
it's going to help them.
I've heard lots of parents are in town for the Sens.
Great.
So is it good or bad?
It's great. If Drake Batherson's mom is in town serving up that meatloaf, it is
shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie. It is a good thing. Guys play good when their parents are around. You always want to play good for your dad or your mom. Always a good thing. Always a good thing.
The only concern for me with the energy is that if they get overzealous, start starting to cross that line, just be a little too aggressive, you might see the penalties and the discipline come back and affect the game.
I think they're going to I think they've let, from the debacle of the officiating in game one, which was awful, they've done a nice job of, because people complain that Solars was slashing Ridley Gregg, but Brady must have punched 10 guys in the head that game. Like cross checks Tavares.
The end of the first period. Yeah.
There was a lot of shit getting uncalled. So it's playoff hockey now. I think they're going to let some stuff go. Let the guys play. Don't let power plays dictate who's going to win. But they'll feed off the crowd, Wally, and they got to get a good forecheck going. Get in there and get on those big D because they'll turn it over.
Is Travis Green being outcoached at all?
No. Right now, it's timely saves, and Toronto's power play has been lights out, especially in game one. Like he's got, for the most part, look at how they played 5-on-5. They've done a nice job at neutralizing Matthews. Analytically speaking, and Graham can speak to this, they've outplayed Toronto 5-on-5. They haven't got timely saves early. You can't coach timely saves. Could their power play be a little better? Sure, but they really haven't got a lot of timely power plays where it's, okay, if they score here, it's going to make a difference in the game. So the only thing I could say is, I don't know, maybe switch up the pregame speech because they need to start better.
Well, Travis didn't have much to say today.
Yeah.
And said, what did you say to your team today? And he's like, be
know,
better.
They know. It's if you need somebody right now to hype you up to play a hockey game, then you shouldn't be playing in the NHL right now. It's going to be a razor sharp focus. Both teams, everybody knows at stake. This is a massive game.
It's going to be fun. Lyndon Sluage singing the anthem.
Oh, I meant to be. Yeah, you're right. I want to see what the crowd reacts to Lyndon Sluage. So,
it'll be great.
Yeah.
No, it should be good. Should be really, really good.
How good is the one anthem, though, eh? I love a one anthem game.
One anthem nights are the
Nothing
best.
like a one anthem game.
He's such a media guy.
Get right to business.
Selfishly, one anthem nights.
It's awesome. Even as a player, when you got to sit on you're just sitting there. One anthem, you get it done, get the business. Keeps the electricity in the building.
Especially with harmonicas.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I still can't get over this. Just because they won with harmonicas, they got to come back. And then they win again, of course. So that's the reason they won?
Yes.
Hey, listen, the guys wear the same. Connor McDavid, when he was rolling that one, I think he wore the same suit to the rink every game. Mm-hmm. Coaches wear the ties. If you believe it is helping you, then you do it. That's just the way it is, Wally.
Those harmonica people are going to have like a record deal soon.
Did they start it off as a joke though? For people who don't know what we're talking about, they do the harmonica anthem for the Los Angeles Kings game.
It's no joke. They're legit.
But I thought it was unique. It's not getting me fired up if I'm on the blue line. Man, those harmonicas would get me fired up.
All right.
I know. They panned to the crowd. Everyone's laughing.
I know, but they put up 6.
Well, keep doing it then. It's working.
Might have something to do with Stuart Skinner, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Has there been any series that surprised you? Dallas is up. Washington's up.
Dallas is a good team.
I picked Minnesota, but Minnesota's bounce back after game one. They looked really good. They looked really, really good.
Montreal's hanging around pretty good in their series. Like they're giving Washington. They've got.
Yeah, they haven't lost at home.
Yeah, we'll see. They've all been good. Like it's Winnipeg Jets. They've been playing well. The playoffs, the first round of the NHL playoffs is always the best. It's I find, not that it goes downhill, but everyone's got energy. Everyone's jacked up to play. And you got so many different games to watch.
Well, you get the rivalries a bit too, right? You get Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Ottawa.
So good.
I do understand why they do it. I just don't like. I would go the 1-8 seed for me as opposed to the way it is now.
I'd go 116.
Oh, but that's not fair to the teams. Like, what if you are Ottawa? You got to play LA, but somebody else is Columbus has to play Minnesota.
It'd be
like,
awesome.
No, it's not awesome.
You're flying in a private jet.
Oh my god!
It's not like you're lining up at the airport to get on a plane, and you're there for the first 4 days. I like it. Reward the team.
That's not rewarding anybody.
Sure it is. You got home ice. You don't have to travel right away. I think it's great. It's my opinion. Just because you don't agree doesn't mean you have to get all sour.
You can order Salty Wally t-shirts at nationgear.ca. All right, finally, as we get to head out of here, gentlemen, is there any last parting thoughts before we get set to drop the puck on Game 3?
Save the unsavables. That's my thought of the day. If Linus saves the unsavables, they will win this game.
I'm still pinching myself because I'm allowed to sit up here now.
When did you find out you weren't on the show at a start?
On the drive over.
When I cranked the music.
It's like, yeah.
So he couldn't hear me.
It's all good, though. It's all good. Got to catch
I'm sure Wally might buy you a coffee to make it up to you.
Got to catch up with a few people here, so it was really good. So I can't complain. Jeff Marek's fantastic.
By the way, Graham, I got to tell you, today I was out at playing at a charity event for Hockey Helps the Homeless. Your good buddy, who's fireman,
Andrew Ellis, yeah.
Oh, what a good dude. He's reffing the game. He's like, tell Graham to say hi. I want to come out to see you guys today at the Royal Oak, but I got to ref. Him and I were chatting as the puck went up and down the ice 3 times during the game. The other team yelled. I was like, hey, ref, pay attention. What a good dude. Anyway,
did you mail it in most of the day? You said you were going to take it easy.
No, I was hot. I had a couple, 3 apples, a couple of nice tucks.
Nice.
Yeah. We were in the non-competitive division, though. So there was a couple first-time hockey players out there.
Did you dangle anybody?
No. I played, like, the one team I was on, we played against Brian Scrudlin was there.
Oh, yeah.
Who else was there? Andre Waugh was there.
Zenon Konopka.
Yeah, Zenon Konopka was there. Brad May, the old Buffalo
Sean
Sabre.
Donovan.
Old Donald Chummy was there, flying around doing his thing.
Nealer? No, it's a game day.
Yeah. No, Nealer wasn't there, but I got to give a shout out to the team I played with last year, though. Ben and the guys from the Ottawa U alum tried to draft me, didn't get me, but it might have been a good thing because they like to have fun all day.
Here.
Yeah, they might have had a few cocktails and had some fun today. Good group, so they love the pod too. Love the pod,
perfect.
Those guys.
As we get set to start to give away prizes here at the Royal Oak, thank you to the Royal Oak and the staff. They've been fantastic at the Stittsville location. We'll be back Saturday for another pregame show. Thank you to Kevin Pramar, who's donated another ticket that we're going to give away. And thanks to Jeff Marek for stopping by. And then for Graham graciously giving up his seat. Yeah. So until Saturday, good luck tonight to the Sens. Give it up, gentlemen, for everybody in here. A little go Sens go, eh? All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Thanks for tuning in to Coming In Hot. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode.